This video offers an overview of assessment as learning in K-12 classrooms.
Growing Success defines assessment as learning as a crucial component of effective instruction. Teachers engage in assessment as learning by helping all students develop their capacity to be independent, autonomous learners who are able to set individual goals, monitor their own progress, determine next steps, and reflect on their thinking and learning.
Quality assessment planning is critical to successful instruction. In Growing Success, essential steps in assessment as learning are identified. Teachers need to give timely, descriptive feedback to students about their learning. Students, with teachers' assistance, develop the skills of peer and self-assessment to monitor their own learning.
Assessment as learning is used by the student and occurs frequently and in an ongoing manner during instruction, with support, modeling, and guidance from the teacher.
Assessment as learning focuses on the role of the student as the critical connector between assessment and learning. Teachers create safe environments in which all students feel valued, confident, and have the courage to take risks. Teachers support students by modeling a commitment to learning. Setting the stage allows students to confidently and actively engage in the assessment process.
Assessment as learning requires students to have a clear understanding of the learning goals and success criteria. Students must be actively engaged in the assessment as learning process. When teachers and students co-construct criteria around learning goals developed from curriculum expectations, the learning becomes explicit. Setting criteria helps teach learners what quality looks like.
Knowing where they are in relation to the success criteria empowers students to set personal goals. With assistance from and modeling by the teacher, students develop realistic long and short-term individual goals and identify focused actions they can take to achieve their goals.
Descriptive feedback is a collaborative process that must be related to the learning goals and success criteria. It describes strengths upon which learning can build and gives learners the information they need to adjust their individual goals. Immediate, ongoing, and specific descriptive feedback is important, as it allows students an opportunity to practice and progress in their learning.
When students recognize, describe, and apply the criteria, they can use this information to assess what they know and what they need to know next. When taught the skills of self-assessment, students become responsible for their own learning. This process can also be applied when teaching the skills of peer assessment by engaging students as learning resources for one another. Given multiple opportunities to engage in peer and self-assessment, students internalize the criteria, enhancing both their knowledge and skills.
To encourage students to self-monitor, teachers provide support, gradually releasing more responsibility to the student. Independent, autonomous student learners set individual goals, monitor their own progress, and reflect on their thinking and learning. Students need to learn to keep track of what they are doing and how they are thinking, so they can adjust their behaviors and thoughts in order to meet goals and complete tasks.
Teachers help students develop clear criteria of good practice by communicating high expectations and emphasizing responsibility in their academics. Students must be provided with exemplars and models of quality work that reflect curriculum outcomes. Teachers encourage reflection so that students become cognizant of their own thinking and question the validity of their self-assessment.
For teachers to apply this model successfully, they need to share learning goals, engage students in goal setting, provide descriptive feedback, allow opportunities for peer and self-assessment, and encourage students to monitor their own learning. Implementing the assessment as learning model in a classroom can be challenging. However, when students are supported, feel safe and can take risks, the benefits are obvious as they become active participants, more responsible, and more independent in the management of their learning.
Resources are continually developed and updated and can be found at ae.misalondon.ca.